Hi, everyone. It's Reverend Laurie coming to you with our Wednesday love notes, just to reach out my heart to your heart, our hearts to the world heart. I'm from Unity of Ocala, but I'm filming these days our love notes and some of our services at my home. One thing about pandemic, it makes us all flexible, but it also gives us new ways to do things, new ways to improve our lives. And so we're looking into all those wonderful ways that we're going to continue to serve you, our world at large, the unity movement, and all of God's creatures. And I was having a delicious conversation with one of our members recently, and we were talking about this ugly space that America finds itself in, this time of great division where it is just volatile and nasty, and it's as if people that we even know and love are filled with this toxin, and they're just digging in their heels to whatever side of the political and religious spectrum that they're in. And it's interesting. It's ugly, it's depressing, it's enraging, it's maddening, but it's interesting because it's fueled by fear. Fear of the unknown, fear of change. Don't rock my boat. I'm going to hang on with everything I got, and if you rattle it, I will take you down. it's just it's just that barbaric side of us, that primitive reptilian mind side of us. The spirit calls us to go higher. And sometimes that is so difficult. But it's always in the things that unite us, the common values that we have that I find unites us better than anything. So this is what happened to me while I'm muddling through ways to connect all of us together as human spirits, as the great American spirits that we are, of ingenuity and innovation and discovery and pilgrimage and helping others. And I shared the story about Lebanon and what's going on there, and how the heart is coming out and people are ready for change, and they're going to make it themselves if needed. But this is what happened the other day while I was in my daughter's shop. I work there most days during the week while she's having her busy season, which is wonderful for her because there's only a few people at a time. What she does, she takes people out on these manatee tours and these dives and sightseeing and historical stores on the historic rivers on the other side of the county. And so it's good for a family to get away and be safe out in the ocean and enjoy our nature in our back door. But I was there yesterday, Tuesday, and this girl came in, a young girl, probably 16 or 17. She was driving, so I knew she had a license, but she looked 12. And she came in, she was very distraught. And I said, "What's wrong?" And she said, "I found this little tiny Yorkie wandering down this street, Yulee Street in Old Homosassa at 11 o'clock at night. And poor thing's not well. I didn't want to leave him out all night because I don't know what would have happened to him. He's not strong enough, I don't think, to stay out there with the cars and the animals." So she took him home and started calling some people. He didn't have a tag. So she started visiting the stores on that street yesterday to post a little information. And she came into the shop and she said, "If you see him, please call me." And I said, "Well, do you have his picture? Have you posted it on social media, on Facebook?" And she said, "No, I don't have a Facebook account." I said, "Well, go home, take a picture of him, send it to me. I will get it out." There's this one site in Citrus County. There's a couple. They're called Citrus County Business, Citrus County Exchange. Well, they've become quite engaged in this political dynamic we've got going, with the two sides clearly in Citrus County aiming their political rhetoric, hurtful ammunition at each other. And it's just been a constant battle. And there's a couple of ladies in particular who I've known for years in this community. They're both clearly on the spectrum, the outer spectrums of both sides. And they go at it like vicious enemies. I don't even know if they know each other, but it's just almost amusing if it weren't so sad to watch. Oh, my dog hears the lawnmowers starting up next door. He still hates that thing after 20 years. I don't know why it bothers him so much. Anyways, So she sent me his picture, this beautiful little puppy, this little tiny Yorkie whose one eye bulged a little bit and his long little tongue hung out. And I thought, oh my, we've got to get his owner. We got to get to them. So I thought I'm going to post it on this site and all those in Citrus County, because it's supposed to be a site of communication and what's going on in your community. And are you opening a new store? What's going on with business? So I'm putting it out there. Well, I got tons of responses back from particularly those people who go at it with each other all the time. Oh my goodness, where exactly was it? I mean, this just went on and on and on. I posted the girl's number and I got another call or another post from a woman who said she saw a post earlier that week or earlier the day before that a little Yorkie was lost on Yulee Drive and he is sick and needs his meds and please help find him. So I got the number to her. She contacted the person looking for the dog. They contacted Caitlin. Within hours, they were reunited. And everyone on the site was talking about it and that little precious puppy and the coming together because of technology. And I thought, if a little Yorkie with a long tongue and bulging eye can bring together these angry residents, what can we do? How can we rise to the level of the love that is in our hearts? It's going to take the children and the Yorkies, and I don't care what else. We are the light that this world needs. And I'm ready to shine. I'm learning new ways to do things. And I have a learning curve like I do with art. I'm taking on basket weaving, by the way. I found that my lack of creativity in my painting is not because I'm lacking creativity. It's because I'm lacking a challenge. So I'm not going back to the oils and the waters yet. I'm taking a basket weaving, which is wonderful. I love the knitting together of the pine needles and the twigs. I'll show you my creations. I've just started. I'll wait till they get a little further, as primitive as they're going to look. Oh, I wish I were as good as some of those primitive pieces. But it's the bringing of togetherness, the weaving. That's why I like making challah bread. It's the weaving, the braiding of the dough and watching it rise together as one. The weaving of the cane and the twigs and the leather, making it as one that whose purpose is higher together than it ever was apart. That's us. Thank you, little Yorkie. I still don't know your name, but thank you for the lesson. I got it. I want to end our love notes with this poem from Myrtle Fillmore that I read every time I need to be reminded of the God of love in me and in my life. You'll know this poem. My love to thee, Myrtle Page Fillmore. The hours I've spent with thee, dear Lord, are pearls of priceless worth to me. My soul, my being merge in sweet accord, in love for thee, in love for thee. Each hour a pearl, each pearl a prayer, binding the presence closer to me. I only know that thou art there, and I am lost in thee. O glorious joys that thrill and bless, O visions sweet of love divine. My soul its rapturous bliss can ill express, that thou art mine, O Lord, that thou art mine. God is mine and God is yours. Have a blessed day. Look for the light online and in your life. It is there. I'll see you Sunday. I love you. Bye-bye.